First, the headlines. Tension erupts in Saivol village as Kuki women protesters storm camps occupied by security forces. Kuki civil bodies demand removal of central forces or warns of imposing blockade on National Highway 2. Chief Minister N. Viren declares 7% hike in DNA's allowance for state government employees starting January 2025, making the allowance 39%. Chief Minister N. Viren calls for peace, asks all stakeholders to forgive and forget past grievances to restore peace. Hello, this is Nishita Irengbam and you're watching ISCOM Prime News for this hour. Now let's see the news in details. Manipur police has reported that a large number of women folk attempted to disrupt the deployment of Army, BSF and CRPF at Uyokching near Thamnapokpi this morning. Police said the Joint Security Force dispersed the crowd with minimum use of force and the situation was peaceful and under control. The report further stated that the Joint Security Force are deployed at the hilltop to dominate the area and prevent any untoward incident in the area. Tension erupted early this morning when a large number of Kuki women protesters stormed the area the security force had occupied 2 days ago. Confrontation erupted when the Kuki women gathered to protest what they describe as the forceful occupation of community bunkers by security personnel. According to the witness, the situation escalated when forces deployed tear gas against the unarmed demonstrator, while several women reportedly being physically assaulted during the incident. Community leaders have demanded an independent investigation into the incident. Kuki civil society groups across the region have condemned the security forces' actions. Local organizations are now considering protests along National Highway 2 in response to the incident. An emergency shutdown has been announced in Saikul after the clash with security personnel in Saibol. Amidst the escalating tensions, the Committee on Tribal Unity Kotu of Sadar Hills has issued an ultimatum to the authorities demanding the withdrawal of central forces from Saibol village by 4 p.m. today. Kotu warned that failure to comply with its demand will trigger an indefinite economic blockade on National Highway 2, a critical transportation route connecting the region to the rest of the country. Denouncing the government's actions as a blatant human rights violation, Kotu spokesperson have vowed to take a firm stand. He said if the demand for the withdrawal of forces is not made by the deadline, they will enforce a complete blockade of National Highway 2.
In the meeting, we have some agreed points that needs to be implemented before 4 p.m. today. And as we may remind the central government to remove all the central forces and the CAPF deployed from Imphal to the Kukijo dominated areas in the fringe area. So if the agreed points are not implemented till 4 p.m. this afternoon, Committee on Tribal Unity would be compelled to announce or implement economic blockade in National Highway 2.
Various Kuki women's organizations and Kuki NP Manipur have strongly condemned the security forces' alleged high-handedness while tackling the situation in Saibol this morning. The organization issued separate press statements against the incident. The Kuki Jo Women's Forum, Delhi and NCR claims that armed Meitei groups has further escalated the ongoing violence in Manipur since Christmas Eve by attacking Kuki Jo areas including Shaibol, Twichin, Sinamkom and Faimol. It asserted that Kuki Jo families have been denied the opportunity to celebrate Christmas and their livelihoods have been severely disrupted due to the heightened violence that has taken place recently. It has stated that instead of protecting the Kuki Jo community, the Central Armed Forces have sided with the Meitei armed groups. It said the security forces conducted combing operations in Kuki Jo areas, targeting the very people they are meant to protect. Rather than arresting Meitei armed groups, the Central Armed Forces have been chasing away village volunteers who have been standing guard to protect their communities. The women wing of the Indigenous Tribal Leaders Forum ITLF strongly condemned the alleged physical assault of Kuki Jo women by the Central Armed Police Force CAPF during their peaceful protest against the violence in Saibul Twichin area. The ITLF in a press release further said the clash resulted in serious injuries to more than 30 women, including a severe head injury, and is a gross violation of human rights and an affront to the dignity of the Kuki Jo community. This incident is particularly disturbing as it occurs during the Christmas-New Year period, a time when people come together to celebrate peace, love and joy. Instead, the CAPF action have brought fear, trauma and suffering to the community. Since it wanted the sentiments of the Kuki Jo community, the Saibol Twichin incident would be closely monitored by the Kuki Jo community worldwide. It also demanded that the CAPF immediately cease their intrusive operations and allow the people to celebrate the New Year in peace. It asserted that the government must stop being biased and take concrete steps to prevent such incidents in the future and ensure that those responsible for the violence are held accountable. It claimed that the Kuki Jo never launch an attack unless they are under attack. In order to keep the state peaceful, they implore the government to put an end to the attacks on Kuki Jo village. Chief Minister N. Viren Singh presented his government's key achievements, upcoming projects and measures aimed at restoring peace and promoting development in Manipur. The press meet held at his secretariat on New Year's Eve in the presence of ministers and MLAs highlighted the government's commitment to rebuilding the state amid ongoing challenges. In a significant announcement, the Chief Minister declared a 7% hike in DNS allowance DA for state government employees starting January 2025, raising the DA to 39%. Appealing to the people of Manipur, the Chief Minister urged everyone to forgive and forget past grievances, emphasizing the need to work together to restore the state to its pre-May 2023 state. Highlighting some key welfare initiatives of the government, the Chief Minister said, Chief Minister Hakshalgi Tengbang, CMHT, Scheme for Internally Displaced Persons, the IDPs, has been extended for another year. A new Teachers Achievement Award will be introduced with selected teachers receiving double increments twice a year as an appreciation for their contributions. Starting January 2025, newborns in 3 districts will be linked to their mother's Aadhaar. Updates will be required every 5 years to address demographic concerns. To address the challenges posed by unsafe road travel, flight services will commence in collaboration with Alliance Air on routes between Imphal Guwahati, Imphal Kolkata and Imphal Dimapur. Fares will be capped at 5,000 rupees with any excise borne by the state government. Major projects include the mini secretariat will be completed by January 2025, a 7-story residential complex costing 62 crore rupees will be constructed at Langol, and a roadway at Marzing is expected to be operational by February 2025. Regarding the security and recovery efforts, the Chief Minister said there is reduction in violence. Firing incidents have significantly decreased since May 2023. There was 408 cases in October 2023, 345 cases in November 2023, April 2024, while 112 cases from May 2024 till date. Of 6,000 looted arms and 3,112 have been recovered, along with 2,551 explosives. 625 individuals have been arrested and 12,247 FIRs have been lodged. An additional 17 security companies have been deployed on National Highway 2 and 18 on National Highway 37 to ensure safety. The state has procured 40 bulletproof vehicles, 10 Casper vehicles, MMZ and sniper rifles to boost morale and preparedness, and police personnel will receive advanced commando training. For resettlement of IDPs of 3,000 prefabricated housing units, 2,660 are completed, 2,520 are occupied and 340 are under construction. Chief Minister's announcement underscores a vision for peace, stability and development in Manipur. The initiatives aim to rebuild infrastructure, enhance security and provide welfare to those affected by violence, with a call for collective action to ensure a prosperous future for the state.
Singi Arab corners in the labor children sing a two Kaigi and Ayaki, even a question security region the Penon Towning as what to be put on service into Mayam the quick and the moon the Jiribam Katsum no ne Perjo Kamjong Jiribam Kapsing None Perjo Kamjong, Quay Transport Office, Hangtokre, the flagship scheme the D, Mayam Hanakang, same short servicing in Tangbang and the Buddha, Quay, pilot legendary be disabled in habitat, permanent Howard program, the Badu Mogida is about 9,237 beneficiary that way. 1,500 per month machine. Yam later me, some upon the sunny constructor. PD. I think we do pension scheme that a quay Lukabi, Domena who looks like with the company, Lukabi sing that by the
Security forces conducted extensive search and area domination operations in the fringe and vulnerable areas of Hill and Valley districts. The operation resulted in the recovery of a significant cache of arms, ammunition and other items from Sagai Savi Road, Konchak Yangbi Road, Imphal West District. Recovered items include 2 9mm pistols with 2 magazines, 1 carbine with a magazine, 1.303 rifle modified as a sniper with a scope sight, 3 single-barrel guns, 12 rounds of 9mm ammunition, 2 single-barrel ammunition, 4 hand grenades, 1 smoke grenade, and 1 Vaofeng wireless set. In a related development, the Manipur Police Control Room reported ensuring the movement of 426 vehicles carrying essential items along National Highway 2. To maintain law and order, strict security measures have been implemented, with security convoys provided along sensitive stretches. Arunachal Pradesh Chief Minister Prema Khandu has been named the second richest Chief Minister in India, with declared assets exceeding 332 crore rupees, according to a report by the Association for Democratic Reforms (ADR). Chief Minister of Andhra Pradesh N. Chandrababu Naidu tops the list with assets worth over 931 crore rupees, while Karnataka Chief Minister Siddaramaiah ranks third with assets valued at more than 51 crore rupees. At the other end of the spectrum, West Bengal Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee is the poorest, with declared assets of just 15 lakh rupees. Omar Abdullah, former Chief Minister of Jammu and Kashmir, is the second poorest with assets worth 55 lakh rupees. The report also highlights that Chief Minister Pema Khandu also has the highest liabilities totaling 180 crore rupees. In comparison, Siddaramaiah and Naidu carry liabilities amounting to 23 crore and over 10 crore rupees respectively. According to the ADR report, the average assets of chief ministers across India stand at 52.59 crore rupees. India's per capita net national income (NNI) for 2023-2024 was approximately 1,85,854 rupees, while the average self-income of a chief minister is reported as 13,64,310 rupees to 7.3 times the national per capita income. The report revealed that the combined assets of 31 chief ministers amount to a staggering 1,630 crore rupees. The Indian Space Research Organization Space Docking Experiment (SPADEX) on board a PSLV rocket was successfully launched from the Satish Dhawan Space Center in Sriharikota yesterday. Chief Minister N. Viren congratulated the Indian Space Research Organization for the successful launch of the Space Docking Experiment (SPADEX) mission, taking to X. He said India's space exploration efforts and growing capabilities in cutting-edge space technology reinforces the commitment to advancing scientific research and technological development. SPADEX mission is a cost-effective technology demonstrator mission for the demonstration of in-space docking using two small spacecraft launched by PSLV. ISRO Chairman S. Somanath said the rocket has placed the satellite in the right orbit. He congratulated the entire team of the PSLV project who put the satellite in the right orbit. Also, the SPADEX team, which worked in a very innovative, novel, cost-effective docking demonstration mission using two small satellite bus architectures. According to the Indian Space Agency, the primary objective of the SPADEX mission is to develop and demonstrate the technology needed for rendezvous docking and undocking of the two small spacecraft, SDX-01, which is the Cheshire, and SDX-02, the target, nominally in a low Earth circular orbit. In addition, SPADEX, because of its small size and mass, is even more challenging due to the finer precision required by the rendezvous and docking maneuvers compared to the docking two large spacecraft. This mission will be a forerunner for the autonomous docking needed for the future lunar missions like Chandrayaan-4 without the support of GNSS from the Earth. Once again, the headlines. Tension erupts in Savo village as Kuki women protesters storm camps occupied by security forces. Kuki civil bodies demand removal of central forces or warns of imposing blockade on National Highway 2. Chief Minister Environ declares 7% hike in DNA's allowance for state government employees starting January 2025, making the allowance 39%. And lastly, Chief Minister Environ calls for peace, asks all stakeholders to forgive and forget past grievances to restore peace. Thank you for watching ISCOM News. Keep watching ISCOM News for more news and updates. Stay safe and have a nice day.